What it do, what the business is, you know it's me, Queen Vibes.
And hello, you D. What?
Nothing is loud about you right now.
I
I'm
don't
just
care,
saying,
man.
nothing is loud about you right now.
My spirit is. That's all that matters.
Spirit always loud, King. No doubt, no doubt.
Indeed.
So I know it's been a little minute, but we had to give y'all some time to catch up on all the old stuff so you can get on to the new stuff. Because the new stuff is going to be very important. I'm talking about very important. I'm talking about, baby, look, this new stuff that we dropping, you can't afford to miss. And when I say can't afford to miss, I really mean that wholeheartedly. Like, we
It's
giving this away
gems.
for free, but you need this for survival.
And sometimes it's good conversation. You know, who else we gonna have these conversations with? Sometimes we go throughout the whole day not speaking to people, you know?
Most definitely, because I go, baby, look.
If
Today
I
I
don't go out
talked
the
a
plan, I
lot
won't
more.
speak.
And I was talking to somebody about that, and we were speaking about you, and I was like, yeah, he's not a talker. Like, he's not gonna talk to y'all. He just doesn't speak a lot. That's just not him.
If I don't know you, why I'm speaking to you? Unless we in a certain room and we can network, yeah, I might speak to you then, yeah. Other than that, what we talking about? We're just two strangers.
Big facts. And I've never been one for really talking to strangers, but working in customer service for so long, I feel like it's more easy. It's easier than it was before. I'm more apt to say something to a stranger now than I was maybe 5-10 years ago.
Customer service and all that got me is if you really just staring and I'm not trying to make you feel threatened. Hey, how are you? Dry as fuck. Hey, how are you?
Okay, great way to pop off the show. Rip the plastic off.
Don't you start that shit.
This is a brand new episode. Hope you're fucking tuned in to Higher Vibrations. But, okay, I'm not gonna start aggravating him so early on in the show. But, okay, y'all. For real, all bullshit set aside. Say what you just said again. The last sentence.
If I'm in a room with somebody or whatever, if I see somebody and they just staring and shit, if I don't want them to feel threatened by a nigga, I'll just be like, hey, how are you type shit.
Boom. That's what I want to. That's where we gonna start off today, and we gonna go wherever the spirit leads us. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about feeling threatened, or you feel like you threatening somebody else. I'm okay, y'all. I'm not saying it right. He doesn't want to come off as though he's threatening to people who are just meeting him. And so, since y'all can't see us, and if you're new to the show, he is an African American man.
With long hair.
Long locks.
And a straight face.
Very. His face is like expressionless and emotionless 95% of the time. Like 5% of the time is not. But the other 95, oh yeah, definitely. Like, you're not really gonna get a reaction out of him.
But I care.
Facts, he does care.
In my own little way, I care. This for all the nonchalant people. We care.
Okay, shout out to the nonchalant people, or the people with the resting bitch faces, or the mean mugs, as they would say, whatever. When they say your face be all tied up or whatever, shout out to y'all, because y'all know who y'all are. I'm one of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because most of the time I have the straightest face. But I will crack a smile every now and again, or speak. I'm way more,
that's just
personable.
That's just customer service for me, man. That you just gonna get a fake ass. You might get a little, and that's whenever you tell a joke, it's not really funny.
But why do you feel like you come off as a threat?
Because one, experience, I've seen it. Second one, I've been told it by everybody who done got cool with me.
Okay, so how does that make you feel?
Me personally?
Yes, because I mean, it's your personal question, babe.
Honestly, I don't give a damn. It's like, I really don't be having time for new energies, new people, new spirits to fight. I don't got time for all that shit. So I really don't care. Because it's like, well, I'm going to talk to you. What, are you going to contribute to my life? If you're not, I don't care to speak to you. And if you really just see me and you drawn to me, my energy, you should see my aura and my spirit, and you would already know. And that be the motherfuckers who come up to me and get to speaking regardless of how I look. Because I know I be looking at their ass crazy as hell too. Because it just come out of nowhere and what's up? You. When I be in my own little world and you just come up with some little bubbly ass shit. Hey. And get to pesticating and shit. And I just stare at you. Yeah.
So, okay, so that's from a male side of view. Now, my side, my point of view, my most recent example is today. Today I was complimented at work, and it was said that I was mild-mannered.
Mild-mannered, like, what does that mean? Medium-mannered? Like
Exactly. I didn't even know it was like levels to being mannered. Like, so if you ain't got no manners, what level is that?
No manners?
Yeah, like if you ain't got no manners, like, is that a level? Because if you could be mild-mannered, medium-mannered, medium-mannered really ain't a thing, but still. But what
mild-mannered means gentle and not given to extremes of emotion. I guess it's not angry, like you're not violent type shit. Mild-mannered, you calm.
Okay, so
calm-mannered, you go about shit in a calm way.
You being my husband, my spouse, my best friend,
I
my
know
right
it's
hand.
cap.
Okay, but we've also worked together. So in a working environment, how do I come off?
Get the fuck out of my way so I can get this shit done. Unless it's me. And then even then you still be having that, and I just let you do it because it's like, okay, I'm gonna just do my own little shit over here. Yeah.
That's what?
Yeah.
Well, I'm speechless.
That's how it be.
That's how you felt when we worked together?
Again, me personally, I don't be giving a damn. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do regardless. And you seen, I'm gonna fuck with you when I wanna fuck with you. You taking shit too serious, and I know we don't get paid enough for that shit. Yeah, so get your ass on, nigga. You better joy. You better have fun, nigga.
Because I do be taking stuff serious, y'all. Like, dead ass, I be taking stuff so serious. I'm one of those people. I'm gonna give 100%. I'm not coming to half-ass nothing. And what's sad is I can go give everybody else my 100%, but when it comes to myself, that's the only thing I half-ass with. So that's what I've been working on through this time. We haven't been posting, and this time we haven't been active like that. We've been active, we just ain't been active. We've been working on content, speaking on things that we want to discuss, trying to work up a little guest list or whatever upcoming. So the work is still being done. We just ain't gotta let y'all know. Y'all still got some catching up to do. We need some time and some energy and some comments put into this YouTube. You feel me?
Yeah, because there's still shit on YouTube, Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
And now we got the link tree up so you can tap on, click. Anything gonna get you to where you need to be, where you want to be. You always gonna get something good out of it, I promise. But nonetheless, to double back to the main topic, I feel like after being told that, I know I can give off that energy. However, I'm big on words. And I dissect words. And I go deep into words because my punishments as a child was reading the Webster's dictionary and writing the words and the definitions and all of that. So yeah, words are really something that I don't play about. I feel like I was only...
I had a joke for you, but I'm gonna let that one slide.
I feel like I was only like... It was only said that I was mild-mannered because as a black woman with locks, I'm not a smile woman. Like, I know anywhere I go, I know somebody sees me. And I say that in the most humblest way possible because I really don't be trying to attract attention. But somebody sees me or someone is going to say something. But that's my God energy. That's my God light. That's not me. Me as just me, the regular old me, I don't be wanting to talk to people for real. I really just, if I could be in the background, I would. But I'm not meant to be in the background. And sometimes it's easier to want to be a follower and be in the background and not have to be responsible and not have to put up with this, that, and the third, as opposed to actually having to step up front and blaze the trail for everybody behind you.
Yeah.
So where I don't like the compliment, how it was given, it was still a compliment. And I feel like it was meant well. I just didn't like the way I dissected it.
You didn't perceive it well. You didn't receive it well.
I did not. My perception, yes, my perception was not well.
Sometimes it be like that. I mean, in the world, nobody's perception is the same. So, I mean, like, not to say that's their fault. Like, not their fault, but that's not to say they meant it intentional. But that doesn't disvalid your reasoning for feeling that way about the compliment. I mean, like, how I'm trying to say it is that I'm not saying they're in the wrong.
My feeling is valid, and they're not saying, you're not saying they're in the wrong.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's even on both sides, basically.
Type shit, like, but you do have a right to feel that way.
Because that's been a lot of the ways that I've been received. Growing up where I grew up and seeing the things and going through the things that I've went through, these are common things that I have encountered. I'm not always received in the best manner. So I'm grateful for the compliments, but I won't, and maybe I'm just overly delusional, but I believe that one day we can just get past all of this and we can just see somebody for their spirit and just be like, you know what, that person has the most biggest heart.
For sure.
That person has the most kindest spirit. Their presence is so warming to me. Like, I would like to be, that's how I want people to describe me. Those are some of the examples. I mean, mild-mannered was nice, but these are some of the examples that I personally would give for myself if I was explaining myself to somebody else. So that's a good question. If you had to explain yourself to somebody else, what are some of the words you would use?
Since I was little, my brother would describe me as a nice asshole. And I, to this day, feel like that's the best way to describe me. I'm just a nice asshole. I'm not finna J-fake with you. I'm not mean. I'm not nice either. It's just like I'm balanced. You feel me? Like, if you come at me with peaceful energy, you're gonna get peaceful energy. You come at me with bullshit energy, you might just get a stare. It's still gonna be love and shit. It's just, I don't care. And don't have a problem telling you I don't care. I'm gonna tell you the shit you need to hear, not what you want to hear. A nice asshole.
I'm gonna make you take accountability.
type shit.
Because I take so much accountability within myself. Me as a person, I take a lot of responsibility upon myself. But I've always been responsible. I didn't have a choice. I was never given that opportunity to where, okay, yeah, you can just bullshit. You could be a child, go live young, wild, free. Woohoo. No, I was never given it. I was bypassed. They did not pass go. They ran through that hoe, period. And there I was, a grown-ass adult in a little kid body.
I just had a grown-ass mindset in a child body.
I said, we're basically saying the same thing.
Oh, no, for sure.
You just had to say it your way.
I had to word it my way to get a different depiction of it, a different vivid picture of it.
But that's a common thing, though. And, that's something that needs to be spoke about way more often. We need to stop. How am I going to put this? We need to stop acting like everybody ain't going through something.
For sure.
Stop acting like you're the only one who goes through stuff, because you're not.
Everybody be going through their own little life shit. Life be life, and for everybody.
That.
Just at different time frames. You might see somebody and they just hit their peak. Their peak might be it's payday. And they just paid their bills the week prior, so they know they good. They got a little free check. Whereas to you waiting on your payday. Different moods. People be worried about different shit. You can't be mad at somebody not worried about the same shit you worried about. They life into.
That.
Life move on. For everybody.
For everybody. And on the life moves on, we had I want to scratch the surface and dig a little bit deeper into that, because that was very door opening to a great conversation, King. Love the little transition. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
So with life moving on, when someone dies, we grieve them and we mourn them, and then we do what? Continue to live life. A lot of people forget. It's sad to say, but it's honest. And a lot of people forget.
Most of I really thought you was asking me, but yeah, niggas forget about you in about like 2 weeks to like 4 months tops.
Yep.
You gonna become a hashtag, depending on what region you in. Motherfuckers gonna make a shirt for you, whether you told them you wanted that or not.
Facts.
Niggas still gonna make shirts. And yeah, you gonna be a hashtag, a bio, but life still gonna be going on. You know what I'm saying? The loved ones still gonna be going through it, but eventually they gonna have to pick themselves up and carry on and go on with life.
But there's so many people out here living as though life ain't never gonna stop. Life is going to end for each and every one of us. And if your soul ain't right with that man upstairs, you're not gonna end well.
It's just gonna start some new bullshit.
A whole new cycle of BS. Cause what are you really doing? Get it right here. Understand that you're blessed to have everything that you have. If you're breathing right now and you are listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth, you're blessed. Because there's people out here who can't even hear.
Who be watching that Dr. Pimple Popper shit. Niggas be having about like 15 pounds of fat on their neck and shit. If you could look straight, goddamn, you could lay back. Be grateful, damn it.
You have movement of your limbs.
You got health.
Yes. It might not even be the best of health. You alive.
You dig me?
Be grateful for your blessings. And when you go out your door from your household, don't go into the world trying to be an ugly person to other people just because, let's just say, you having a moment or you done got pissed off. You don't get
Everybody going through shit. Be the light in someone else's day.
That.
If they having a bad day and you having a bad day, what the fuck is you gonna make their day worse and then you gonna make your day worse? Now y'all day is just terrible now in y'all mind. When in reality it was just a terrible moment.
That.
It's no such thing as a bad day. It's just a terrible moment. things change throughout the day periodically. It's a lot that happens in 24 hours. You can't tell me you sitting there mad for 24 hours.
And if you are, that's a personal problem. You need to really talk to somebody for real.
You gotta let that sit in your mind. If you mad the whole 24 hours, that means you could be mad. This just an example of this. That means you could be mad somebody said something to you on Facebook and you read their comment and they gave the address to pull up. They stay in DC. You stay all the way in fucking, let's say your ass stay in fucking Michigan. Your ass gonna get in the car and drive that whole way and still be mad just to pull up on somebody and bang on their door, knowing that's a long ass drive. If you could be mad that long, it's something else wrong with you. It's not what they said. It gotta be something deeper. Because there's no way you staying mad for hours on end about one little thing. You just can't do it. It be so much other shit happening throughout the day. Like, you can't tell me you just pinpoint on this one thing. Change your thinking pattern. Get that shit off your mind. You can't tell me you mad the whole day. It's just a moment. Let that shit be. Have amnesia. Have the what the nigga said. Have the mindset of a fish. It forgets shit quick. Can't be doing that. You gonna wither away thinking about bullshit.
Cause I don't think y'all be so definitive on, because they fucked me over, I'm gonna get my revenge. I'm gonna get my back up. I'm gonna get my get back. Da, 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 da. Okay, bro, but look, check this out. What you don't realize is all the energy and all the time and the effort that you putting in to get that person back, that shit gonna come right back at your ass. Karma comes full circle. We talk about karma all the time.
Most definitely.
If you can put out something so negative, you better be able to be ready to pick it back up. It's simple. But when you go out every day with the intentions on, I want to be a better person, I want to live a good life, I want to treat people with good and kindness and good intentions, people gonna start treating you like that.
You feel me?
How you look at yourself is how you see the world.
The world is you inverted.
And we say that damn near on every episode. I'm gonna make a shirt. I'm gonna make something with it, because I guess we need to put that in y'all face, because that is something so serious. Like, how do you see yourself? Earlier, we just did a little exercise on how I would describe myself, and he said how he would describe himself. Think about it. Ask yourself that. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, if you had to describe yourself in a couple of words or a couple sentences to someone else, how would you describe yourself? Are those words genuine? Are they intentional? Do you feel good when you say it? Or do you feel like shit when you say it? Can you really look at yourself in the mirror? How do you really feel? What's your intentions for you?
Real talk. Check your intentions.
You gotta ask yourself these hard ass questions, because if you can ask Anthony, Chris, and John, you females, dudes, y'all can ask Keisha, Amber, and Brittany, oh, who this and who that, and why they posting on your page and why they commenting them. But you got too much time. What you asking yourself? How you talking to yourself? What does your self-talk sound like?
Nothing. Because it just be extra distractions outside every time it's time for them to be with themselves. But when it's time for them to go to sleep, they can't do it. It be hard. How'd you sleep? Terrible. I couldn't go to sleep. I can
attest to that, because it was a time in life where I was really sleeping bad. I mean, like, the things that were going on and the people who I had around me were so unintentional, and they were so draining that it would feel like I was fighting somebody in my sleep. Like, my dreams, I was real live getting into fights. I would wake up sore as if I done ran into about 5 brick walls.
I believe it.
And I could never understand why until I started gaining my relationship with God.
If you don't fill your mind with the word of God and positivity, the enemy will fill it with fear, anxiety, stress, worry, and temptations, and more.
Exactly. Yes, because I'm going to give my man a hand clap on that. Say it one more time, King, because that just sounded sexy when you said it.
Don't even do all that.
You know, I like when you be talking out smart and stuff.
If you don't fill your mind with the word of God and positivity, the enemy will fill it with fear, anxiety, stress, worry, and temptation, and depression.
Amen. I'm saying sometimes you... Yes. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Y'all heard what a real man said. Y'all heard what the king said. I really can't even top that. I don't even know how to follow that up, because that was a mouthful in itself. You got to digest that. See, me, I sit with stuff like that. So I know I've digested that. But for y'all, I feel like a lot of people don't want to even open that door. Because if you open that door, then you're going to have to really open that door. You can't just push it open a little bit. You're going to have to open it full-fledged wide. Oh, I got anxiety. Oh, I'm always anxious. Baby, I got anxiety too, but I still manage every day. My mother she has a depressive disorder. Like, bruh, it's there. It's all there. A lot of people have it. But how do you choose to have it and let it rule your life? Or do you choose to, okay, well, this is how I could be, or I want to fight this and I want to be better? People out there, when they get diagnosed with cancer, oh, well, you're going to die. A lot of people don't even take that. They can't fully digest that. And what I'm saying is, y'all can't digest what he just said. Some things are too powerful for you to understand. But when you sit there, and when I say sit there, I don't mean with your phone. This is my challenge. I want to know who sat there. It ain't even got to be more than 10 minutes of your time. Because if you start off doing something consistently and you do it like 5 minutes a day, that 5 minutes will turn into 10, that 10 will turn into 20, and so on and so forth. So give yourself that challenge. Start with 5 minutes a day, to where you sit there by yourself, quiet. No music, no social media, no nothing. Just by yourself. What are your thoughts? How do you feel?
Just ride in the car without the radio. That's the quickest way to do it.
You can step outside on your porch.
Just sit
Step
there
outside your job.
and be present.
Be present in the moment. We think so much about tomorrow. Oh, well, I got to do this tomorrow. I got to do that tomorrow. Tomorrow, not promise. We stress about yesterday. Oh, well, because that had me messed up yesterday. That was yesterday. That is dead and gone.
The next second, I promise. So
At
figure
all.
out what you going to do with the second you got.
It's that. And with that being said, it's another episode of Higher Vibrations. You know what I'm saying? We tried to keep it short, sweet, to the point. We gave y'all some things to do. Tap in, like, subscribe, comment. We've been getting comments. We are very grateful for the comments. So comments. And go ahead and let us know, what y'all doing. What are you doing to progress? Where's the elevation? What we doing? Because it's Team Higher Vibrations, and it's a whole gang of positive energy only. Positive vibes only. Positive energy only. Everything is positive. And even when it's a negative, turn it into a positive, bro. It's a light at every tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
That goal gonna be at the end of every rainbow.
It's a different detour to get to the end goal.
Just because it don't work out the way you had in your mind and set forth for it to go, don't mean that it ain't gonna work out, because your mind ain't God's mind. Your time ain't God's time.
Just keep going. You're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Keep living, even when it's hard, even when you feel like the odds are against you, even when the devil's steady knocking at your door. That's when you get a little bit closer to God. God, I need you. Jesus, talk to me. Talk to me quick, not slick. Holler back at me, whatever. However you decide you want to talk to that man upstairs, talk to him. Because you going to need him in these coming days, and you going to need him a lot more than you need your baby daddy, your sister, your baby mama, your mama, your daddy. All these people are going to be irrelevant. These humans are going to be irrelevant. The realest relationship that you can put time into is your relationship with that man upstairs. And that's how I'm going to end it. It's Queen Vibes. It's been another one.
And LOUD.